Jeff, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Great to be here, Sean. Thank you for having me. Excited about this chance to get connected and chat about my career in finance and what we're doing now at Ghost Tree. I grew up in Texas, so originally from that area, but I married a girl from California, and we started our career in California after I graduated from college. So my first job in finance was at a bank called Goldman Sachs, which was a really high-profile investment bank, and I worked there for 5 years. But we've really spent our entire professional lives here in Orange County, and all the businesses that I've worked for have been West Coast-based financial institutions.
I didn't know about Goldman Sachs. Were you an analyst?
I was an analyst and then an associate from 2000 to 2005. So we were on a trading desk where we managed the holdings of many foundations, endowments, high net worth individuals, and my job was a capital markets intensive job. So buying and selling and trading securities for our own proprietary account or for our clients' accounts.
Do you analyze the trading or do you do the actual trades?
Both.
Or both?
Both,
oh, wow.
Right? So analyze the companies that we wanted to purchase or the strategies or trades that we wanted to execute. A big part of my job was to manage for our team, for the money that we managed, the IPOs and secondaries that Goldman Sachs would bring to market. So so my job was...
What did you study in college?
In undergrad, I majored in finance. So I went to the Brigham Young University, which has a Marriott School of Management, which is the finance program or the management business program at BYU, and my emphasis was on finance. So that helped me to plug into and kind of get ramped up pretty quickly for a job in finance with Goldman Sachs. They tend to like people that have backgrounds in math, in engineering, in quantitative disciplines, and that's what Goldman, I think, was attracted to, at least my background. That's right. So for 5 years, so I worked at Goldman Sachs as an analyst and then an associate, and I had the decision to make whether I wanted to continue at Goldman or advance my perspectives and knowledge and educational background by going back to business school. So it's a very common way for people in finance to actually continue their career by going to and getting an MBA. So that's what I did. So I decided to go to Wharton, the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia. So my wife and I and our young son moved to Philadelphia, and where I completed the program for 2 years. And there I majored in finance and in real estate. And met a lot of great people, learned a ton about different types of industries and jobs. And I ultimately thought, this was in 2006, 2007, my original plan for business school was to go into real estate development, real estate investment banking. That was my first passion, my first love. My internship between our first and second year of business school, which is kind of that key period to get a job with a company that you might want to go work for, was a company here locally called Buchanan Street Partners, and they were in a series of investment funds for real estate equity investing, private equity real estate investing. And, you know, frankly, I did an internship, I got an offer, and I thought long and hard about jumping into real estate in 2007. I didn't know that 2008 or 9 would be the crash that it was, but it felt very different. It felt very market peak. And after talking with a number of people, I decided to pivot away from real estate, and I got a job at a hedge fund called Pacific Alternative Asset Management Company, PAMCO, a local company here started in Irvine by some ex-professors. So it was that was the job I took, and I felt like getting into the asset class of hedged investing as opposed to long levered investing like real estate felt like a pretty good opportunity at the time. And so that's what I started in 2007 when I graduated from Wharton.